Hello everyone, Chris Hale here from Profit Squirrel. How are you all? I hope you're all doing fantastically well. Thank you so much for joining me on another Profit Squirrel vlog. In today's video, what I want to do is highlight what we see as the successful habits of the people that make the most out of Profit Squirrel, the people that make the most money from using the Profit Squirrel platform. Now, you can make really good returns by just following things through step by step, by just doing the basics, but what we see is the people that log the highest profits with Profit Squirrel, they tend to do similar sorts of things. And I reckon that those things help keep them organized and keep them on track, and that is probably one of the things that contributes to their higher profit. So that maybe you can drop a few of these habits into your own match betting and hopefully boost your returns at the same time. So let's get started. Habit number one that I see a lot of people do that are making high sums is actually really simple. It's just going on the tutorial and clicking mark as complete once they've done it. Or when they're working on it, clicking this button, mark in progress. And you can do that here from within the tutorial itself. Or if you are looking at the page of all the offers, you can go ahead and you can click on the offer button here to mark any of these as completed. It's a simple thing, but what it does, I think really it just helps keep track of things. And when you're keeping track of things, you're more ordered in your mind and you understand which offers you have coming up to complete. Those of you that are using Profit Squirrel will know that there's a little wheel up here and that shows you how many of the welcome offers you've completed and how many more you have left to do. The number two habit that we see successful match bettors do is tracking their profit. Now, I don't care how you do it, but just track your profits. For many years, I just used a notebook and I just wrote everything down, wrote my balances. What I tend to do now is I actually log it in the Profit Squirrel software. So to get to that, click on my account and that will load up the area here, my stats on the left-hand side. And then what you can do is you can go ahead and click add an entry. Now this is just a demo account, so there's not really any profits in here, but you just go ahead and log it in here, log the date, and it's a really nice way to actually get a visual representation of your profits. This graph here will sort of track up and down and show you how you're doing month to month. And then you can also go on my entries here and you can see all of the profit amounts there. One cool way that we do sometimes see people using this as well is that people log their qualifying losses in here as well. So what you'll see is alternate entries where you'll have a positive amount, say £10, that was your profit, and then maybe like a 20 pence minus 20 qualifying loss amount underneath that. And what it does, it makes a really nice history of all of your match betting because you can look through and see a really nice history of all of the match bets that you've placed. And if you're tracking your profit like that, then you're going to know exactly where you are, you'll know how you're doing, and that is a fantastic thing to know. I also think it's probably more motivating when you actually see your profits going up. You can know for yourself that, yep, this is working and I'm getting a good return from this. Habit number three that we see successful people doing is engaging with the community. So I would say get yourself over to the Profit Squirrel forum. It's down here on the left-hand side. What that will do, it will allow you to talk to other people that are also doing match betting. And it tends to be that the people that talk about this the most, the people that learn about it, learn different things and little secrets and tips from the rest of the community, they do better. And it's probably no surprise that that's the case. I think also interacting with the community as well, it can give you a little bit of motivation, give you that little push on the day when you're maybe a little bit tired or you'd rather maybe do something else for a little bit. But I know personally when I go onto the forum or the Facebook group and I look at it and I see there's people logging profits or posting about the latest offers that are out, it gives me a little bit of a buzz as well and motivates me to continue doing what I'm doing with Profit Squirrel. So get involved. There's some really good threads in there. There's ones on different types of offers, how to complete them. There's an arbing thread, there's a price boost thread, both of which are great to be subscribed to so that you get the latest money-making opportunities. Head over there, introduce yourself and get involved. I think you'll be glad that you did. It's always cool to speak to other people people that are in your world that are doing the same thing that you're doing. Number 5, I mentioned this in a video earlier this month, but download the Bookmaker apps. I'm going to drop a link to that video in the description below, but make sure you download them, get them on your mobile device, and you're probably going to benefit from extra free bet that you wouldn't get if you didn't have those apps. It makes sense that the people that make the most profits with match betting are getting more free bets in. So that's a great way to do it. Make sure you're making more profits. Successful habit number 5 is to complete as many price boosts as you possibly can. So if you go into the forum here, you will see it pinned at the top, something called the price boost thread. And now in this thread, some of our really dedicated members, and any of you can do it as well, post in the latest price boosts that they've seen. And what these basically are is things that create a really, really nice arbitrage opportunity, but they're absolutely fine to do because the bookies know that they have created that arbitrage opportunity. The slight downside of price boosts is that you need to get there quickly because they're often not around for that long. The reason being is that once people realize there is a price boost, then that will start to push the lay odds up in the betting exchange. More people are piling in, which will narrow the gap. It will narrow the opportunity for a profit. So go ahead and subscribe to this thread and try and complete price boost when they come up. A really nice, easy way to do it is to just turn the notifications on your phone. As soon as someone posts in this thread, hit that notification, get straight to the thread, and you'll see exactly what you need to do. I'd recommend also keeping a little bit of money in each bookmaker as well, so you're ready to drop the back and lay bets as quickly as possible. Make the most of them. Habit number 6, make the most of the advanced calculators in the Profit Squirrel members area. Don't be afraid of these. There's no need to be. So to get to them, you go to odds calculators and advanced calculators on the left hand side. This is a cool section because it's growing all the time, and we've got some really nice new calculators coming out for you, which I'm going to be making guides on. Most of these you'll learn how to use them when you're actually going through completing the welcome offers, and there's quite a few different ones that actually will make your life a lot easier when you are doing match betting. The one that you'll probably use earliest on, I would say, is probably a bonus cash with rollover or the each way calculator. And you can click them as I did just then, and it will scroll you down to the appropriate calculator. If you want to know how to use this calculator, check out my video on each way matching, how to profit from those types of horse racing offers. I will again drop a link to that in the description below. Of course, you don't have to worry about these calculators when you first start out. Just get used to using the simple calculator and doing simple match betting. But if you really want to make the most out of it and get the most profits, don't be afraid to dip your toe into the advanced calculators section. Successful habit number 7 that we see people doing is completing a variety of different offers. So I've mentioned the price boosts, of course, but the one thing I would say to check out as well is the casino offers. Again, we've got a whole tutorial series for free here on YouTube on these, and these can be fantastic offers. So whether they're free spins or ones with positive expected value, make sure when you understand the basics of match betting that you go ahead and you get involved in these. They can be great offers even if your account has been gubbed or restricted. You rarely get restricted or gubbed, and they can be a really, really nice source of ongoing profits. Don't be afraid of them. Just make sure you watch the tutorials, you understand what you're doing, and as always, only complete stuff with positive expected value. Make sure that you're the one making money. And finally, I'm sure I've mentioned this before in other videos, but make sure you check out partner-friendly bookmakers. Now, we do have a blog post on this, and I'm going to also drop that in the link below in the description section. It's going to be a busy section this time, quite a few links going in there, but essentially partner-friendly bookmakers, I'm pretty sure there's about 6 or 7 of them at the moment in terms of the big guys, the big operators. What they do is they allow another member of your family to also have an account with them and also benefit from the offers. So if you've been following us here on YouTube, you might have seen in the comments actually a few of our members saying about how they have their spouse, one of the guys saying his wife is signed up to it as well. So what they're doing is they're getting double offers through, and they're able to do match betting on those offers. So you're essentially doubling your profits really quite easily. And every week or so, we get some sort of post in the Facebook group or the forum where someone is talking about how they're doing or some sort of feedback on Profit Squirrel. And generally, the people that say they're making really high figures, sort of the £600, £700 a month plus, that end of things, they're doing it alongside their partner who is getting the free bets as well. So as I say, in an ideal world, you'll go ahead and you'll implement all of these habits, and I've no doubt that they will boost your profits for you. But no need to be intimidated, even if you just throw in 3 or 4 of these habits into your match betting, into the way that you do things. I think you'll see a benefit, and I think you'll see an increase in your profits as well. If you've enjoyed this video, hit that like button, drop me a comment below if you have any questions or feedback. I love to hear from you. How are you getting on? What top tip would you give to other match bettors? What is your secret sauce that you don't mind sharing, of course? I would love to hear what that is in the comment below, and I'm sure it would be super helpful for everybody else as well. Hit that subscribe button if you're interested in making more money online, because this is the place to be. We're going to be having more great free content coming up over the next coming weeks. New videos every week here on the Profit Squirrel channel. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you all again in another video very, very soon.